It's the end of July here, and I'm going to give you a brief walking tour of our garden. Here we've got hot peppers and some cut flowers. Tomatoes over here to our right. Lots and lots of tomatoes. Not turning yet, but there's lots on. Here's some cabbage and lettuce. More cabbage. Oh, there's some rat-tail radishes up here. They're a little bit different. They're just getting started, and the bugs are trying to eat them alive. I think we've got more tomatoes up here. And more tomatoes. In there you can see that some of the sweet peppers are starting to try and grow. And zucchetta, they're a type of zucchini that grow like a neck pumpkin. There's the first summer squash patch. Lots of zucchini and crookneck in there. And more tomatoes. And more tomatoes. A couple little peppers back there, it looks like. And more tomatoes. In the distance here, you can see behind some weeds, there's our watermelon and cantaloupe patch. They're probably not going to do much. They never do. And there's some beans. I think they're yellow. And peppers of some kind. In the background, there's potatoes. Mostly novelty varieties. Pink and blue and purple. A few little yellow fingerlings. And here's the rows of red and white potatoes. There's lots of them. They kind of grow. Here's a squash patch from another angle. There's a few weeds in here, but not too awful many. There's another shot of those poor, sad watermelons. We'll see what happens. And back to potatoes. Up there you can see our winter squash patch. Pumpkins and Hubbard squash. Butternuts. Another shot down here at the squash. There's blossoms down in there somewhere. Been getting lots and lots of squash, probably close to 50 pounds by now, if not 100. Right above the zucchetta here, we've got all kinds of cucumbers and pickles. The fences up there have beans and peas on them. There's some broccoli. Broccoli and kohlrabi behind the peppers here. Beans above them. A little row of sunflowers. Some of the late peas here trying to get started. I'm shaking the camera all over the place. Couldn't tell. Some of the potato plants are starting to wind up, I think. Oh, a few red cabbage here at the end of one of the potato rows. Potatoes here didn't come up. Not quite sure why. And over there you can see some more potatoes I planted later. And there's a couple yams over there, the viney things with heart-shaped leaves. And a late summer squash patch. Zucchini and summer squash of all different shapes and sizes and colors. Right up here to the left of them, that's acorn squash. A few different colors of them, too. And this is where we grow our weeds. And there's a few onions and leeks in here, too. Gladiolas are planted on the left here. This was all mulched once. The chickens kind of took a liking to the barley straw and destroyed a few plants, so I had to pull it all up. That's where the weeds came from. There's more onions. More weeds. We grow them real good here in Tioga County. Lots, too. And I'm not sure how we're ever going to get in there to pick anything, but we've got our share of leaves and stuff. Hopefully we'll get some actual produce from it. It's a little garden. Not the only one, but it's the biggest one. We've got all kinds of stuff planted in little plots here and there up around the house, and of course there's sweet corn down one of the cornfields. Not this one. This cornfield back here in the background is tasseling up now, but it's only about 4.5 feet tall. That's kind of sad. That's what dry weather does to you, I guess. Oats are turning back there too. There's corn up on that hill up here. I think there's tassels on that too. And one last shot here, right down the length of the garden. Good place to end, I guess.